Looking for petroglyphs again today. I'm going to show this path. These are sort of common through the basalt. You can see that it carries on. Some of these could be very old, and some of them are maintained by animals walking, but there's not much human traffic out here, and there aren't any cows. By the way, here's some proof that the animals keep using these paths. Pretty nice example of what I guess are deer tracks. Well, I'm coming on to something interesting here. I can see it as I approach it. It's a rock alignment. Let's go see this one. I think you start to see that there's a string of rocks here that didn't arrange themselves this way. These things have always fascinated me. There's an awful lot of them around here. This one I haven't seen before. Oh look, it keeps going. Well, we'll just we'll stop here. I think it probably goes clear to the edge up there. It's a cool thing, made very likely by ancient people for some purpose that's certainly unknown to me. Well, here on the edge I find the first petroglyph of the day. Sort of half sun, half shade, so let me go see if I can shade it a bit so you can see it. See, I think I'm going to have to use my hat. But hopefully that's showing up in the camera. You can see that's looks like a deer with antlers that's been placed right on this point at the edge of the mesa. See some circles over there. See if we can get over closer. Not very impressive, but petroglyphs nonetheless. I've come over a little edge here, and there's some very nice rocks for decorating, and I can see some petroglyphs. I think this rock down the shade, let me see if I can blow that up a little bit. Hopefully that can be seen. And if we go over this other one that's in the sun, very clearly there's some over there. So I'll try to get some better pictures. On the way down, here's another one. Looks to be a spotted, who knows. Well, winding around a little bit was worth it because it brought this other nice panel into view, which you can see is just uphill from what I'm heading for. So we'll see if we can get a little closer for pictures of both of those. Well, let's see, we've gotten closer to this panel. See if we can get a little more directly onto it. These rocks are all sharp and never pointed the right direction, but look at those squiggles all the way up. It's the whole height of the panel. The sun is tough on these other ones. Let me see if I can. Turning around, again, there's this other panel. There's actually some markings on the rock in between. And I see something over here as well. You can see a nice panel over there, which I'll have to head to. So probably this is the best place to take pictures of this one. It's really a very busy panel. Lots of people, squiggles, snakes, sun, circles or spiral, many things. Another view of this one as I try to get in a position to look at this one. Down below here I can see what looks like a hand with a bunch of fingers, probably too many. This one here has some later stuff, the stuff that's light, on top of some older stuff. I don't know if I can get directly on it or not. We'll try. Okay, I'm closer, probably too close now, but that's just the way it goes. You can see all the writing on this one. Lots of stuff. Again, these concentric circles are newer. There's a bird down there. I call those thunderbirds. I don't know what the experts call them. Here's again some newer stuff on top of some older grids. Nice panel. Well, I traveled quite a ways from where I last took video, but I've gotten to an area, some nice rocks here, and I actually see something over on this one. I can't tell if it's all, this may just be a modern, seldom, initials are common, but it's seldom do people make their own petroglyph, but it looks to me like that's what's happened here. Well, I've just come up on this cliff band and I see a pretty nice one, quite faint. Nice big guy with claws, but just beyond, I don't know if the mic's picking it up, there's a beehive over there. They're really buzzing in and out, and so I'm gonna keep far away from that. Come back to the cliff band further along. Well, it turned out it was too thick to get through the bottom, so I came back up on top, and now I'm roughly above the beehive. And I can see some nice glyphs down below, but I'm not going to be able to go see them. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit on that one. You see there's a panel on top there. I've gotten back down to the cliff band, and I see a faint glyph here. Notice this guy on the right with a, looks like he's holding the staff of some sort. Anyway, I'm into the glyphs again, so maybe we'll see some more along here. It's a little more interesting, this one. Let's see if I can get it straight on. It's sort of a ornate pattern. There's fainter ones, something long and skinny down. A couple big cupules over here, and some glyphs. This one, unfortunately, with the light, it's hard to see, but it looks like a guy who's split in half. Each claw is quite formidable, but usually I do that with one guy, so I'm not quite sure what the double body means. Well, I'm coming up on another one of these rock alignments. It might actually be a continuation of the one I saw earlier, but you can see it in the distance, and in front of that, this thing looks like maybe a circle of some sort. Again, not a natural feature. Let's get a little closer. You can see the circle here. I'm sort of going around this, obviously. As I always say, it didn't fall out of the sky like this. Somebody made it. And I just noticed next to this long rock alignment is yet another one over here. I noticed as I walked further over, this one's got a bend to it. I don't know if it doesn't look like it makes a circle, but again, the rocks have been arranged. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Boom.